Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting discovery to share with you. We're diving into the world of one of the most iconic coins from the United States, the 5-cent coin from 1973. Now, before you dismiss this coin as just another nickel, let me tell you, this one could be worth a small fortune. So, sit back and get ready to learn why the 1973 5-cent coin is more valuable than you might have thought. The history of the 5-cent coin, or the nickel, dates back to the early days of the United States, but the 1973 edition carries with it some significant importance in the world of numismatics. It's part of the long-running series that has captured the attention of collectors for over a century. In fact, many of you might even have a 1973 nickel sitting in your pocket change right now, but hold on. Before you toss it aside, there's a very good reason why it could be worth a lot more than just 5 cents. And now, let's take a moment to look at the background of the 1973 5-cent coin. The United States Mint issued these nickels during a time of great economic and political change in the country. In 1973, the nation was in the middle of the 1970s, a decade marked by significant events like the Watergate scandal, the ongoing Cold War, and the oil crisis. The country was also navigating a rapidly shifting economic landscape, which made people more conscious of the value of currency and rare items, such as coins. This environment contributed to the growing interest in rare coins from this period, especially the 1973 nickel. Let's talk about the design of this particular coin. The 1973 5-cent coin features a depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, front, side, an image that has become instantly recognizable. Jefferson, the third president of the United States, played a key role in shaping the nation's early years. His profile has been featured on the nickel since 1938, and it serves as a reminder of his contribution to American history. Surrounding his profile are the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year 1973 beneath his portrait. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find a classic image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, a symbol of the nation's early colonial history. The coin also includes the words "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one, which speaks to the unity of the United States, and 5 cents to denote its denomination. So, what makes the 1973 5-cent coin stand out in the world of numismatics? Well, the answer lies not in the design itself, but in certain rare factors that make specific 1973 nickels particularly valuable to collectors. You see, while many of these coins were minted and circulated in large quantities, a few key characteristics set some of them apart from the rest, driving up their worth. One of the main factors to look out for is the condition of the coin. The 1973 5-cent coin was produced in large numbers, and many of these coins were used in everyday transactions, resulting in heavy wear and tear. But here's the catch: if you happen to find one in excellent condition, with little to no signs of wear, you're looking at a piece of history that could be worth a lot more than its face value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or damage, are highly coveted by collectors. These coins are harder to come by, and as a result, their value can increase significantly. Additionally, there are rare variants and errors to consider. Minting errors can occur for a variety of reasons during the production process, and these coins are especially valuable to collectors. Some 1973 nickels may feature mistakes such as double strikes, misaligned designs, or unusual patterns. These errors create one-of-a-kind coins that are even more desirable to coin enthusiasts, who are always on the lookout for these rare and unique finds. A 1973 nickel with a minting error can fetch a much higher price than a standard coin, and if you're lucky enough to come across one, you could be holding onto a true treasure. You might be wondering just how much a 1973 5-cent coin can really be worth. After all, it's just a nickel, right? Well, here's the big reveal: if you happen to have a 1973 nickel in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth a staggering $45,000. That's right, a single 1973 nickel could fetch this impressive sum if it's in the right condition and happens to have a unique feature that catches the eye of serious collectors. So, next time you come across a 1973 5-cent coin, take a closer look. If it's in great condition, you might just have a rare find on your hands. It's always worth checking your change or looking through old coin collections to see if you have one of these hidden treasures. After all, a small coin with a rich history can be much more valuable than it seems. We hope this video has sparked your interest in the world of rare coins and the exciting potential of the 1973 5-cent coin. Top 2 today, we're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics and exploring a coin that many of you might have sitting around without realizing its true value, the 1985 United States 5-cent coin, better known as the nickel. While most of us think of this coin as nothing more than pocket change, the 1985 nickel is far from ordinary, and it could be worth a significant amount more than just 5 cents. Stick around to find out just how much it might be worth. The 5-cent coin has a long and storied history in the United States. Introduced in 1866, the nickel has seen many designs and changes over the years, but the 1985 version is particularly interesting for collectors. It may seem like just another standard nickel, but trust me, there are certain aspects of the 1985 5-cent coin that make it a rare and valuable piece in the world of coin collecting. So, let's take a closer look at this intriguing coin and find out what makes it stand out. Let's start with the basics. The 1985 5-cent coin features the famous profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. His image has graced the nickel since 1938, symbolizing Jefferson's pivotal role in the founding of the nation. This design, created by artist Felix Schlag, showcases Jefferson's legacy in American history. Alongside his portrait, the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" are inscribed, with the date 1985 positioned just below his profile. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, which has been featured on the nickel since 1938 as well. Monticello represents not only Jefferson's personal legacy but also the architectural achievements of early America. The coin also includes the phrase "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one, which emphasizes the unity of the United States, and the words 5 cents, which identify the coin's value. Now, while the 1985 nickel may seem like just another coin in circulation, there's more to it than meets the eye. Many of these coins were minted and spent in everyday transactions, meaning that they've seen a lot of wear and tear over the years. However, the key to determining the value of a 1985 nickel lies in its condition. As with most coins, the better the condition, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are always in high demand among collectors. A coin's condition is graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with each grade reflecting how much wear the coin has endured. A nickel that has been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or damage, is worth far more than one that's been used in everyday transactions. In fact, finding a 1985 nickel in uncirculated, mint condition is incredibly rare. Coins that have been stored carefully and avoided contact with harsh environments or wear can be considered gems in the world of numismatics. But that's not all. There are also rare variants of the 1985 5-cent coin that make it even more appealing to collectors. Mint errors are another factor that can dramatically increase the value of a coin. During the production process, it's not uncommon for mistakes to happen, and some 1985 nickels may have unique features that set them apart from the rest. These errors could include things like misaligned designs, double strikes, or off-center minting. These types of errors are highly prized by collectors because they are one of a kind, making them even more valuable. If you happen to find a 1985 5-cent coin with a minting error, it could be worth significantly more than a standard, error-free coin. Collectors love these rare finds because they offer a piece of American history that is unlike any other. So, always be on the lookout for those potential errors, as they can be the key to unlocking a much higher value for your coin. And now, you may be wondering, just how much could a 1985 5-cent coin actually be worth? Well, if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you happen to have a rare variant with a minting error, you could be sitting on a real treasure. Are you ready for the big reveal? If you have a 1985 nickel in excellent condition, it could be worth as much as $40,000. Yes, you read that right, $40,000 for a single 1985 nickel. It's truly incredible how a small piece of change from the 1980s can hold such immense value today. So, the next time you come across a 1985 nickel, make sure to give it a closer look. If it's in fantastic shape, or if it has any unusual features, you could be holding onto a rare coin worth thousands of dollars. Remember, coin collecting is all about the hunt, and sometimes the most ordinary looking coins can turn out to be extraordinary treasures. So, keep your eyes peeled, check your pockets, and you might just find a coin worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for tuning in today, and we hope this video has inspired you to take a closer look at your own coin collections. Top 3. Today's subject is the United States of America 5-cent coin from 1992. This coin, known as the nickel, may look ordinary to most, but what if I told you that a small, seemingly common coin like this could be worth thousands of dollars? Stick with us, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this little nickel might be sitting on a fortune now. Let's start with some background. The 5-cent coin, or nickel, has been a staple of American currency for years. It was first introduced in 1866 and has undergone numerous design changes throughout its history. The 1992 nickel, like many others before it, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's iconic plantation home in Virginia, which has been a key feature of the nickel's design for decades, but there's something truly unique about the 1992 5-cent coin that makes it stand out from the millions of others that were minted that year. To most people, a 1992 nickel is worth just 5 cents, nothing more, nothing less. However, there's a certain rare version of this coin that has sparked the interest of collectors and numismatists around the world. As you may know, the value of a coin isn't always tied to its face value. In fact, a coin's worth can be influenced by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and any errors that occurred during the minting process. When it comes to the 1992 5-cent coin, it's the condition and unique errors that make this coin so valuable. While millions of 1992 nickels were minted and circulated, the ones that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are the ones that have the most potential value. Over time, many coins get worn down, scratched, or damaged from regular use in transactions. But some rare coins, like the 1992 nickel in question, have survived in near-perfect condition, free from any major wear or marks. These coins are especially coveted by collectors because they are becoming harder to find in such pristine states, but the real kicker here lies in the error coins that were minted in 1992. During the production process, certain coins were struck with mistakes that make them stand out from the rest. For example, some 1992 nickels were misaligned or struck with a double die, meaning that the image of Thomas Jefferson or Monticello is slightly doubled on the coin's surface. These types of minting errors make a coin unique, and that uniqueness is what drives up its value in the market. Imagine holding a coin that was meant to be ordinary, but because of a rare error, it has become one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of numismatics. The presence of even a small error can send the value of a coin skyrocketing, and the 1992 nickel is a prime example of that. In fact, collectors are constantly on the lookout for error coins, especially those from years where the minting process was less than perfect. So, what's the price of this rare 1992 nickel if you happen to have one in excellent condition, or better yet, an error coin? Here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare 1992 nickels in near perfect or error condition, it could be worth a staggering $43,000. Yes, you heard that right, $43,000. It's hard to believe that a simple 5-cent coin could have such a high value, but that's the power of rarity and condition in the world of coin collecting. Coins like this don't come around every day, and finding one in such excellent condition is a real treasure hunt. If you're wondering how to spot these rare 1992 nickels, it's all about checking the condition carefully. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or tarnishing. If the coin looks like it's just been taken out of a roll and hasn't seen much circulation, it could be a valuable find. And if you notice any minting errors, such as double dies or misalignments, you could be holding something worth much more than you ever imagined. So, take a look at your coin collection, or maybe even go through any old change you might have lying around. You never know what hidden gems could be waiting for you, and you might just find a 1992 nickel that could change your life. Top 4 today, we're talking about the United States 5-cent coin from 2002. You might have one of these tucked away in a drawer or jar of spare change, and believe it or not, this coin could be worth far more than its 5-cent face value. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at what this small nickel could potentially fetch on the market. The 2002 5-cent coin, or nickel, is part of the ongoing series of nickels featuring the famous portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This design has been a part of the nickel since 1938, but that doesn't mean every version of the coin is identical in value. The 2002 nickel, in particular, has some interesting characteristics that set it apart, especially for collectors. To understand why the 2002 nickel can be worth so much more than you might think, we first need to look at its history and production. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, there's something special about a small group of 2002 nickels that has caught the eye of collectors and numismatists around the world. The real value of this coin isn't necessarily tied to its standard design but to a few rare versions that stand out because of minting errors or exceptional condition. The 2002 nickel, just like any other coin in the US minting process, went through mass production, meaning the majority of these coins were used in daily transactions and are now found in less than ideal condition. However, in the world of coin collecting, the condition of a coin is everything. When a coin remains in pristine, uncirculated condition, it becomes a rare find that holds immense value. This is where the 2002 nickel starts to get interesting. You might be asking, what makes a coin like the 2002 nickel stand out in such a crowded market? It all comes down to rarity, and what makes these particular nickels rare are the unusual minting errors that occurred during production. Minting errors can occur when a coin is struck improperly or with an anomaly that makes it different from the rest. For example, some 2002 nickels were struck with a double die error, meaning that the images on the coin, specifically the design of Thomas Jefferson or the Monticello building, were printed twice, giving the coin a doubled appearance. This kind of error, though subtle, is highly prized among collectors because it makes the coin stand out from the millions of ordinary versions produced. Other error coins include those with misalignments, off-center strikes, or even coins that were struck on the wrong type of metal. These errors can drastically increase the value of a coin, and in the case of the 2002 nickel, they are some of the key factors that collectors are searching for. But it's not just about the errors. The 2002 nickel also has a place in history because it's part of a specific era in US coinage. Coins minted in the early 2000s, like this one, often appeal to collectors who are interested in the transitional years of American currency. The late 20th and early 21st centuries marked an interesting time for coin production, with various design changes and the introduction of new coins, making these years particularly collectible. And now, let's talk about the value of this coin, which is, of course, the most exciting part of our discussion today. If you happen to have a 2002 5-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or, even more impressive, one with a rare minting error, you could be holding something worth a lot more than just 5 cents. In fact, certain 2002 nickels can fetch a remarkable price of $33,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $33,000. That's right. A simple nickel that you might have written off as insignificant could be worth a small fortune if it's in the right condition or has a rare minting error. Coins like these are highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for something truly unique. The rarity of these coins, combined with their historical significance, makes them valuable treasures in the world of numismatics. So, what should you do if you suspect you have one of these valuable 2002 nickels in your possession? Start by carefully inspecting your coins for any errors. Look for doubled features in the design, especially on the face of Thomas Jefferson or the Monticello building on the reverse side. Also, check for any unusual misprints, like off-center strikes or coins that have been struck on the wrong metal. If you find one, it could be worth sending it in for grading, as the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its market value. And don't forget to look through your coin collection or even your loose change jar. You never know what hidden gems might be waiting for you. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a newcomer to the hobby, finding a rare coin like the 2002 nickel is always an exciting discovery. And if you enjoyed learning about the 2002 5-cent coin and want to dive deeper into the world of rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. There's always more to explore in the world of numismatics, and who knows, you might just find the next hidden treasure in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!